and gentlemen, your 2009 Polaris Music Prize winners.
Congratulations!
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2008 Polaris Prize winner, Caribou.
And to the Polaris Prize, which is such an amazing forum for all these incredible bands that maybe would not be on television or whatever get the exposure that they have done through this.
It's Patrick Watson for Coast to Paradise.
His Final Fantasy, he poos clouds.
I do think that the prize is in itself a very wonderful thing. 20 grand to a band is like amazing. Like, at least for me, that's like my yearly income. Like, that's totally wonderful.
Hello, this is the Polaris Music Prize Gala for 2009.
How did Mandela get the will to surpass the everyday when injustice had him caged and trapped in every way?
It came from having followed the Giller Prize for a few years. It came from definitely having followed the Mercury Prize for a few years.
No one had done this before in this country. There was no equivalent for music to the Giller Prize. And so when he pitched it that way, we want to do a prize for music that has the same cultural significance as the Giller Prize. Done.
It celebrates the fact that we've got ourselves a culture and we've got ourselves an industry here that's healthy and based on people writing real music, and to be part of that is lovely and a great honor.
You are here and not alone.
The main objective with Polaris is to get people to regard a full-length Canadian album as a legitimate and vital art form. And I think we've done that. There are other objectives to help artists sell records, but largely we exist to get people talking and arguing or agreeing on what makes a great record in this country.
It's just become something that matters. I was looking over the first year, Metric, Wolf Parade, The New Pornographers, Broken Social Scene. Those are some of the biggest independent artists in the country and some of the biggest exports out of the country.
Hey, undercover lover, when you coming home? I'm a different lover than I was before.
The kind of recognition of what I'm doing as an artist from coast to coast has changed, the perception of it. Meeting more people who actually have heard of me, it helps build the momentum behind what you're doing.
The lists are always incredible musicians. It's not about record sales, so when you win it, you don't feel like just because I sold a bunch of records. And I think it has a lot more merit because of that.
I tremble. They're gonna eat me alive.
Polaris Prize is, people like to call it the Mercury Prize of Canada. I think that's what it should become. It's a really great idea, I think, to honor, what their whole mandate is artistic merit, and we really appreciate being noticed and recognized by the community.
This is K9 and still repping the S, coming out of this show is still draped in the mess.
It will put a certain energy behind initiatives of actually, making good music, which is, I think, Canada desperately needs to start to recognize some of the people that are actually making good music rather than everything else that is successful.
If we win or not, it doesn't, I don't think, top 10 is pretty much almost like winning anyways. For the amount of press and publicity we're going to get and people finding out about the music, and it'll help us on our tours and all that.
This award is based really on who has the best sounding album. And I think that does so much for an artist's confidence, in that it's really based on my art as opposed to my commerce. And I think that's a very special thing to have. Pretty much if you're nominated or if you've won, Polaris Music Prize will roll before pretty much your name for years to come.
That is insane. Thank you, guys.
I finally found a place where I could take my passion for music and artists and people who are doing creative and, you know, making creative pieces that will stand the test of time, and doing something for them so that we can, you know, it's like they've painted the picture, we're just building the frame.